Hello everybody, this is Mr. Meeseeks. I am a tank, and what I want to talk about is getting ready for Mod 16. And one thing I want to pretty much focus on is going to be my bonding runes. Now with Mod 16, of course, some of y'all probably aware that the bonding runes will make some changes. You're still going to keep the percentage, but you're going to lose the defensive and you're going to lose the power bonuses given to you depending on the companion you have and where you have slotted it. So let's go ahead and focus on getting these 14s from 13s. Pretty much no matter where you start out, I'm going to show you two different tactics of getting this. So do what is best for you and what is the most financially sounded avenue you pretty much take. Alright, so let's focus on the first path we're going to take, and that'd be just self-upgrading these from 13 to 14s. Now you might be starting out with rank 7s, rank 8s, but if you continue watching this whole video, you'll get the idea how to go from any rank all the way to 14s. And as I said, two different ways of doing it. Make sure you got a pen and paper so you can do the math when you do yours and see how much Astral Diamonds you're going to need. Now, of course, we all know you can make about 100,000 a day. This is the cap for refinement, but you can make more than that depending on what you got in your bags, what you got after running dungeons, or, you know, any kind of event or anything where it gives you resources to go ahead and sell for more Astral Diamonds. So even though you can do 100,000 a day, there's still a chance of you getting even more depending on materials you find in the real world, dungeons, whatever, whatnot, etc. Alright, so let's go ahead and let me fix this real quick. Okay, so we're looking at some ultimates right now. Ultimate March and Potency, if you do not have maxed out VIP, they're going to run about 96,000. If you want to buy them in bulk, of course, it's always going to be cheaper. Right here, that'd be like 94,000 or 95,000 pretty much. Let's just round it. So you save probably about 1,000, so 10,000 if you buy 10. So now you can buy them in bulk. You will need these for other materials and other items, so it's not really a bad investment, but it really depends on the market, what the market value is and what's set. Alright, let's say you got VIP like me. You can go ahead and buy them at a discount. So if I buy them right now, check the price. So we're looking at about a little under 94,000. So in my situation, it'd be better using VIP. I do have VIP 12, so I really don't know the market value of every single one of them. You pretty much have to look that up yourself by just checking it out. Alright, so we checked that out. We know we're going to need Mars Potency. We're also going to need ultimate marks here. So let's look. So we need the 2 potencies. So we're looking at almost 200,000 for potencies alone. And then we're looking for 3 ultimates. So let's go ahead and look at ultimate enchanting stones. We're looking at about 55,000. So you're looking at, right now, depending on the market again, because the market changes or fluctuating, we're going to give it at a higher end and add a little, just in case the market's running a little higher that day. So we'll say about 275,000. Alright. So we're looking at 275,000 just on materials to level up from rank 13 to 14. Now, if you're farming Astral Diamonds, rough Astral Diamonds to refine them, you're looking at 3 days. So it's 3 days to buy the material. Alright. So keep that in mind. Now with the 1%, you're going to want to go ahead and get a Fluorescent Ward, which is going to run you probably about $500,000 normally. It's on sale now, but you're looking at about 800 to 900,000. So you're looking at 8 to 9 days just with rough Astral Diamonds. But there might be another way. Now this is the second method of doing it. So no matter what your bonding runes are, I want you to see the material cost from level to level. Go ahead and do the math on that, and then figure out where you stand. Now I have 13s. If I sell the 13s, it looks like about 855. So I don't pay auction house posting fees, but I will pay a fee for selling it, which is about 10%. So you minus the 10% from here, we're looking at what, about 770. So about 770. And you compare it to the Mark 14s, minus that, you're coming out about 600,000, something like that. So you got 2 ways of doing it. So I could spend the 700,000 to get it, or I could save up 600,000, sell my 13s, for a reasonable market price and buy 2 14s. Now by doing this, I'll save 200,000. That's 2 days of farming. So to get from 13 to 14, you're talking about an entire week of farming, or you're talking about putting money in the game, which 70,000 would run you approximately about $700,000, $14, something like that. So it'll be around $14. So to get both of them up, I could spend cash, which is a third option I should have mentioned. If you got extra money laying around, you got say $26, you just or $25 PSN card. Buy that, done deal. You invest into these ranks. But sometimes, patience is a virtue, and it's going to save you money. I mean, let's think about it. You got more than 2 weeks until the next mod, hits. Neverwinter 2.0. And I really don't see it being necessary to go ahead and do something like that when you got so much time to kill. But if you're going to crunch, $25 might be nothing to you. So, you just go ahead and drop that. So, in a way, there's kind of 3 ways of doing it. But this method right here, you can do this no matter what level bonding runes you have. Pretty much just look at the material costs, do the rough asher diamonds. Don't get yourself burnt out. And in 2 weeks, I could have a rank 14, or I could do it minus 2 days if I go ahead and sell the 13s when I'm offline. So I hope this helped, and I'll see you next video. Thank you for watching.